A mum, a teenage star, a role model, a drug addict, a letdown, or the comeback queen. Whether we call her a bad parent, or the comeback kid, or an inspiration, there was a time where Britney Spears was the princess of pop. Britney first broke into the music business in the early 1990s when she tried to audition for the Mickey Mouse Club, but after being told she was too young for the Mickey Mouse Club, she was introduced to Nancy Carson, a New York talent agent, who enrolled Britney into the Professional Performing Arts School. Shortly after being enrolled, Britney went back to audition for the Mickey Mouse Club to be told that her voice was simply outstanding and that she would receive one of the lead roles beside Christina Aguilera and Justin Timberlake. After performing on MMC up to the age of 11, she then received a record deal by 1997. She had released her debut single, Baby One More Time, and after Oops, I Did It Again was released, Britney had claimed the Princess of Pop title. Her debut album, Baby One More Time, was released January 1999. It was an instant hit, getting certified platinum twice on the US charts, as well as topping all the charts in 15 other countries. In 2000, Oops, I Did It Again, Britney's second album, released May 2000, sold 20 million copies. Further into 2001, Britney signed a $7 to $8 million promotional deal with Pepsi. Her long-term relationship with Justin Timberlake ended after 3 years. As a response to Justin Timberlake's Cry Me a River, Britney wrote the ballad Every Time with her backing vocalist. In 2003, Britney opened the MTV Award Music Awards with Christina Aguilera performing Like a Virgin. Halfway through, they were joined by Madonna. This was a performance where they both kissed. She released her fourth studio album, In the Zone, in November 2003. This album sold over 600,000 copies in the US and debuted at the top of the charts at number 1. In the Zone sold over 10 million copies worldwide. The album produced the hit singles Me Against the Music, a collaboration with Madonna, and Toxic, which won Britney her own Grammy Award for the Best Dance Recording. Things were going well for Britney. By July 2004, Britney was engaged to American dancer Kevin Federline, who she had just met 3 months before. They held a wedding ceremony on September 18, 2004, but were not legally married until 3 weeks later on October 6th. Could this have been a happy ending? It seemed that way. In October 2004, Britney took a career break to start a family. Britney gave birth to her first child, Sean Preston, on September 14, 2005. In February 2006, pictures surfaced of Britney driving with her son, Sean, on her lap instead of in a car seat. She claimed that the situation happened because of a frightening encounter with paparazzi and that it was a mistake on her part. She gave birth to her second child, Jaden James, on September 12, 2006. On November 7, 2006, Britney filed for divorce from Kevin, citing incompatible differences. Their divorce was finalised in July. Finally, the pair reached a global settlement and agreed to share joint custody of their children. Her happiness had been short-lived and it was going to spiral out of control sooner or later. It seemed to be going downhill for Britney. Her aunt Sandra Bridges Covington, who she had been very close with, died of ovarian cancer in January. On February 2007, Britney then stayed in a drug rehabilitation facility for less than a day. The following night, she shaved her head with electric clippers at the hair salon in Los Angeles. She admitted herself to another treatment facilities during the following weeks. She then completed a month-long treatment at Promises. Unfortunately, Britney lost physical control of her children to Kevin on October 1st, 2007. The reasons of the court ruling were not revealed to the public. On January 3, 2008, Britney refused to turn down custody of her sons to Kevin's representatives after being given a second chance. The following day, Britney's visitation rights were suspended at an emergency court hearing after Kevin was given sole, physical and legal custody of the children. On January 31, 2008, Britney was committed to the psychiatric ward. The court placed her under temporary conservatorship of her father, James Spears, and attorney, Andrew Wallet, giving them complete control of her asset, and was released February 6, 2008. Were things ever going to look up for the Princess of Pop? In July 2008, Britney regains some visitation rights after coming to an agreement with Kevin. On September 7, 2008, Britney opened the MTV Award again. She won Best Female Video, Best Pop Video, and Video of the Year for Piece of Me. Her sixth studio album, Circus, was released in December 2008. Circus debuted at number 1 in the US and around Europe. Its lead single, Womanizer, became the first number 1 in the Billboard Hot 100 since Baby One More Time. Britney embarked on the Circus starring Britney Spears in March 2009. It became the 5th highest grossing tour of the year, and after her rough patch, the Princess of Pop had begun to claw her way back into the limelight. Britney became the youngest female artist to have 5 albums debuted at number 1, earning a place in the Guinness Book of World Records. Britney designed a limited edition clothing line for Candies, which was released in stores in July 2010. In March 2011, Britney released her 7th studio album, Femelle Fatale. Max Martin and Dr. Luke executive produced the album, and the album's first single, Hold It Against Me. Britney was back. This gave her 4th number 1 single on the chart. It only made her the 2nd artist in history to have 2 consecutive singles debut at number 1 after Mariah Carey. The album's peak in the United States ties Britney with Mariah Carey and Janet Jackson for the 3rd most number 1s among women. In April 2011, Britney appeared in a remix to the song S&M by Rihanna after Rihanna asked her fans via Twitter who they wanted her to collaborate with. The song reached number 1 in the US and in mid-April 2011, giving Britney her 5th number 1 on the chart. From being the MMC star to the teen pop princess to the damaged and broken, Britney now has the longest span of number 1s on the mainstream top 40. On Billboard's 2011 year-end list, Britney was 14th on the Artist of the Year, due to being 32 on the Billboard 200 Artist and 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 Artist. During the 2011 MTV Awards on August 28, MTV played a tribute to Britney with a group of young female dancers that memorialized Britney's music videos, performances, and style. Following which, Britney accepted the MTV Video Vanguard Award from Lady Gaga, who said that the industry wouldn't be the same without her. In 2012, Britney Spears became one of the new judges for the American version of The X Factor, with reported salary of $15 million. I did it.